My name's Ariana. How do you pronounce your name?
Artyon.
Artyon. Okay, awesome. So I just finished binging the show. I laughed. I cried. it was it was a journey. So speaking of your own journey, you started off as a dancer. How has it been like transitioning into acting, and which one do you prefer?
Yeah, so I did start off dancing. I was 4 when I took my first dance class, and I started acting when I was 9. The transition, was different. Dancing, you're using your body, and it's more of, expressing your feelings through your body, but acting, you're using your voice and having to memorize lines. But when before, I was memorizing choreography. So the transition was definitely different, but I definitely enjoy acting a lot. I will always dance in my free time, but acting now that I've done it has a really big place in my heart.
Nice. How would you say that you're like Kai, and how are you different?
So I think I'm like Kai in the way that he loves for everyone else. Like he has a really big heart, and I see myself having a big heart. He's also very funny, which people say that I can be funny sometimes, but he's kind of shy. He can be very shy at sometimes, and he's not sporty. He's into more of crafts, arts and crafts, and doing things like that. While I'm actually in sports, I play football and run track, and I'm a very outgoing person. So like that's how we're similar and different.
So I'm guessing you never paid off a podiatrist to get out gym.
No, I have not. I enjoy PE. I like lifting, running, all that kind of stuff.
Would you say you're more adventurous like Ella, or you are more on the cautious side like Kai?
I definitely think I'm more adventurous like Ella. I don't know if I'm as adventurous as she is, because she's, out there. Like she's really adventurous, but I'm not like too cautious. So I would put myself in the middle.
I could see that. So you and Ella on the show have a lot of different adventures, because obviously her motto is live life to the fullest. Which one was kind of your favorite quote unquote adventure to do?
My favorite adventure, I would definitely say, was going ziplining. That was really fun. We got to do it a couple times, and I've actually never actually been ziplining, so that was the first time I ever experienced anything like that. So that was why I enjoyed that moment a lot. Actually, also jumping off into the pool, that was really fun. We were in our actual clothes, which was different, but it was a really fun experience. I've never jumped that high from anything.
I was like, why does he still have his shoes on? Like, it would just be so soggy.
Yeah, he doesn't like his feet that much. He wears his water shoes. Yeah, it's something I wouldn't do. I wouldn't have my water shoes on. I did when I was younger, but Kai, he does enjoy his water shoes.
Yes. So Ella and Kai kind of have a bit of a bucket list. Are some of the things on your bucket list?
That is a great question. I would definitely say I want to go skydiving. I know it sounds like very like dangerous, but I don't know. I feel like being able to see everything from that like point of view would just be awesome, and an experience I would never go through again. So once is good for me, and that's all.
It's funny that you say once, because I have a friend whose like hobby is literally skydiving, and I guess it's a tradition that after you do your 100th jump, you get like a skydiving tattoo of the pool. So yeah, she
100 jumps?
yeah, she's obviously done way more than that, but you
That's
might be really into it.
that's a lot.
Yeah, for sure. So Kai is a really good friend. What would you say are some qualities that are necessary to be a good friend?
I would say definitely being able to have trust in that person, having their back through anything. What else? Being there for you, just also putting you first at sometimes, with what you're going through. It depends. Ella was going through something that was very deep, and it was hard on her. And though I had problems, I had to, put those aside to be there for her. So I feel like just being a good friend is being there for someone through the ups and downs, no matter what they're going through, because you would want the same, in return. I've kind of gone through the experience like Kai, like during the show recently, a girl at a school that I was familiar with had cancer, and I had to see everything she was going through. We did fundraisers, blood donations. I actually have a bracelet for her. It says Sadie Strong. I know I have a lot of bracelets on, but
Oh, wow.
yeah, that was something that was really sad, and it was just crazy to see that kids my age go through that. That's something I knew happened, but like I never had experienced it. So it's like I went to school with this girl, and now she has cancer, and she's never going to be the same. So yeah, that was something that was really sad that I experienced.
Yeah, especially we see throughout the show, we get the story of Poppy, which I like bald.
Episode,
It was like, oh, she's going to be fine. And
yeah.
it's not that way for everyone. So it was definitely interesting to see because Kai, we also find out in a flashback episode that he meets her like a couple days before all of this happens and is yet a better friend than the person who's known her entire life. Yeah. It's definitely, especially in middle school, to see someone have to not even just say they're empathetic, to go through that and actually be a good friend in practice. What was your favorite scene to shoot?
My favorite scene to shoot actually was the flashback. I really enjoyed that scene because I feel like it was so grounded, and it showed what kind of person Kai was, that he just, he thinks about others. He really thinks about others. And though she was in that room, he was like, I can go someplace else. Like, it's not a big deal, but he saw what she was going through, and he realized that, she needs someone right now, and this isn't a good time for her to be alone. And he really talked to her and just was like, be yourself, show people the real you, and don't, put a mask on to be someone different or someone you aren't.
Yeah. In the series, Helly Kyoku guest stars because she's Ella's favorite singer. In season 2, who would be your dream guest star to do a concert?
If there was a season 2, I definitely would want Beyonce to be a guest star. I'll be in the audience like,
aim there. That would
I want to see it happen. I'm so sad that I had to miss Beychella because like I watched on Netflix and it's like, if I was there, that is like that. Woo! That is something crazy. So I would love to see her like perform live.
Yeah. Ella actually has a song of Haley's, which is kind of her motivating song and gets her through everything. What Beyonce song is that for you?
That's a great question. I would probably say 1+1. That's on my playlist. I love what she's talking about in that song. So that would definitely be my song from Beyonce that gets me, in my feelings.
For sure. And what's your favorite song off Renaissance?
I don't know. She has so many. But
I would go with Heated or Cozy. Yeah. So, do you have any behind the scenes stories? Because a lot of the actors are the same age as you. How was it like to work in that setting?
It was so fun. When we would cut, we had breaks sometimes, switching from scene to scene, and we were able to go to Crafty, which they had the best snacks. That's the time where, we had laughs, we were having fun. We also had school together, which was a really cool thing because, having school and work, it can be a lot and stressful at sometimes, but having each other and being there for each other was it was really fun. It was nice.
What do you hope to see in season 2 for your character?
I hope that Kai just, lives the life he wants to live and, doesn't let other people kind of tell him the life he needs to live. Like, do what he wants and try new things and just continue to be there for Ella because she needs someone like that.
Sure. And Ella's showing that she can also be there for him, which I think is kind of a beautiful journey of friendship. But what else is up next for you? You're only starting, you're 15.
I know. Right now, I'm auditioning, getting out there, but I'm also in school and I have football season. So that's something I'm getting to right now. Be a regular kid. That sometimes I feel like it's good to have the balance. So that's fun.
For sure. Well, best of luck on football season, and do not wear baseball cleats to kick a ball. That doesn't go well.
You don't want to do that.
As we know. But thank you so much for taking out the time to talk to me. Congrats on the show and all of your future projects. Hope to talk
Thank
to you soon.
you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, thank you. Bye.